Hi everyone, welcome in and welcome to Journal Tuesday episode 38. And if you remember the last time that I did anything with this journal, I had put the signatures together and I had the cover made. Well, I went ahead and sewed the signatures in, and I put this on the front, but I did go ahead and put this black piece here on the inside, and that did help a lot with the structure of it. And this is the color that I used to sew in the signature, because it went with a lot of the colors that are in the pages. So I went with that. So there's only 2 signatures, and I figured that would be plenty, because once I start adding the pockets and start decorating the pages, everything that'll be good. And just laying here like it is now, it's laying perfect and stuff. So I thought we could go ahead and start working on decorating the inside and adding the pockets and embellishments and different things. And I have this pocket, but I was thinking of maybe making this a wraparound. So taking a page and then doing something like this, so that way I had like a corner pocket here, and then like a tuck spot on the opposite side. But I wouldn't want to do that here, because that would cover up that. So what I would do then would be to come back here to the back of the journal, to some of the back pages, and see. And on the bags, on the part that was closed, I went ahead and very lightly just barely cut off the bottom so I could open it up to make that a pocket. So I did do that. So now let's see if we can find a good place to place this. So let me see here. No. Now that would look good there because of here, but then it covers up too much on that page. So let's see if we can find another page. If not in this signature, then maybe in the second signature. Now this one might be okay. Let's see. Now that looks okay. Okay, I think I need to, I I don't think I have this folded quite evenly. I think it actually needs to come this way just a smidge more. Now, yeah, see, it needs to come. I need to get my, let me see, my ruler. And actually, I'm going to score it a little bit more to the left. Okay, there we go. It's still not wanting to fold exactly where I want it to fold. I might have to reprint this one and recut it out. There we go. Now I got it. Okay, now it should fit the way I want it to fit. There we go. Okay, now it's fitting on there just like the way I want it to. So now I'm going to get my glue. And I am going to go ahead and glue this down. Okay. There we go. So now we've got our corner pocket here. Okay, so now I'm going to flip this over. And I'm just going to glue along the bottom on this one here also. And also make this one a side tuck. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put glue right down the center here. And that'll just help keep it on the page. Okay, so there we go. So now we have our corner pocket here. And then we have our a tuck spot there. Okay. And let's see, do we want to put a little pocket here? And then I also have this here, which I can also make into a wraparound pocket as well. But I need to score these two sides here. I do have a scoreboard, but I wanted to show you guys that you can do this if you don't have a scoreboard. Just need a ruler and then just something to go along to follow along your ruler. To make that score line. And now I can just fold these up and this up. Those burnished down so that way go. And then just want to make sure that and it really doesn't matter if they're not lined up evenly or anything, because you're not going to see them because they're going to be on opposite sides of the page. But you could, if you wanted to, go ahead and glue this down and then just clip this onto a page. But I'm going to do this as a wraparound. And since I did one in the first signature, I am going to put this one in here in the second signature. No, don't want to do that because I don't want to cover up the writing. Yeah, nope, that'll cover up the writing on that. Let's see. Yeah, see, that covers up the writing. Okay, we can do it there. Okay. So I'm just going to glue the bottom here. If I can get my glue to work. And that way this can be a side tuck. Okay. And I'm going to flip this over, and I am going to go ahead and glue right in here, and I'm going to glue here and here. Okay. Make sure that everything is glued down. Okay. Okay. And now you've got side tuck there. Okay. And then I still have these two. This one. There. You want to make sure that you get it as straight as possible. Okay. Down. And there. Yeah, okay. So we have these two. So now we need to just see where we want to put these two. Put one in the first signature and one in the second signature. Okay, I think I might put this one here because it definitely coordinates with this page over here. So okay. And I'm not going to put it all the way to the bottom. I'm going to leave some space there in the bottom. Okay, so we got one in the first signature. So now let's look at the second signature for this one. Okay, so we got that there. Now these blank white pages and stuff, I will be decorating those up. with different things and with different papers and different things like that. Okay, and I think I want to put this one here, but I want to add some gussets on the side there. And I already have some made up already. And what I did was I just have some sheets that I have had put, already had put some double-sided tape on. And have them cut down. Let me see, I should have. Should have some that are already cut down to. No. Yeah, here we go. To width. And so they have the double-sided tape on there, and so all I have to do now is just cut it down to length that I need them. So I need two of them the same length. And then I am going to bevel the edges, so that way you don't see it. Okay, I need to cut it down a little bit more. And I don't need to have it quite as angled. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to take this all the way off. I'm only going to take it off on just one side. And I'll get it. Try and get it lined up with the edge. And then I'm going to do, oh, Wrong piece. Oh. So now I'm gonna bevel that end and bevel that end. And double check my length. Okay. Peel off one side. And you want the folded part of your flap of your gusset to be on your outer edge and the opening towards the inside of your envelope or your pocket, like that. Okay, so now I'm ready to go ahead and place this inside on my page. So now I can go ahead and take off the rest of the backing. And position it, kind of get it where I want it, press it down, and what I should have done was added some glue along the bottom before I placed it down. Okay. Give it a good press to make sure good contact. And now we have, oh, gotta be careful there. But now we have a pocket that we can be able to place stuff in and have room to be able to put the things in and out of. And now we just need to figure out, okay, some of these pages I backed with coffee dye paper. So now I need to figure out what I'm going to do with these pages. And some of these pages, what I might do is with a stencil and some of my distressed inks and decorate them that way. I might use some of my other papers and glue them down. So let's flip back to excuse me, the first signature. And let's see what I'm going to do. I had to take a sip there, guys. My throat. And I was just thinking that I might pull in some of my gel prints to use to decorate some of the pages as well. But so let's see here. Let's see, what stencils do I want to use that would kind of go with I might use that one. I might add some trees. I'm still looking, guys. Hang on. I'm going through some of my stencils here. Oh, I could probably add some of that in there. Maybe some of that. Maybe some of that. And maybe that. Okay, now let's see as far as ink colors that I could possibly use. Okay, I do have these ink pads that I have from Stampin' Up, so I could probably pull some of those in. And then I might do antique linen. Excuse me. Maybe weathered wood. And of course, vintage photo. Okay. So I've got quite a bit here to choose from. So, excuse me, guys. Let me get my pen put back in my glue so it doesn't dry out. Oh, excuse me, guys. And I still haven't decided as far as a closure yet for this. I might do, I might choose black. Sorry, silk for the closure, and I will be putting I will be putting some black lace over the spine. Okay, so let's see here. Let me make some room here. Okay, move my ruler. Okay. I don't need these. I can put these back. Okay. 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 So I think I'm going to use my vintage photo. And I'm just going to kind of lightly, not too thick, but just barely rub over the stencil. Just to give it a little bit of color on the paper, because I still want it to be where the person can still be able to write on it. But there's a little bit of something there. Okay. Because that's mainly what all of my journals are mainly writing journals. So I like to leave a lot of room for writing, for journaling. Just trying to think. Okay, I have these two stencils that I use and stuff for my planners to make like little checklists and stuff where you got the squares or you have the circles. And so I thought maybe I could use these to also to help me to draw lines um, on some of the pages as well, because it'll help me to be able to draw straight lines and have them equally spaced out too. So I thought maybe that's what I could do on this one page. And then what I can do then here is put a picture. Okay, I think I'm gonna extend the lines a little bit more. And then that way the person can have, and I need to see, well, what I can do is I can be able to extend the line all the way this way. Ah. Oh well, I can clean that off of there. Just like that. But first I want to get her put down, then that way I know which lines to finish carrying all the way over. And then that way then the person can write and be able to have lines to write on all the way around the picture. So let me go ahead and glue her down. Alright, so now I can finish extending the lines. And then what I might do is use one of my real light colors, like the antique linen, and just do a real light pattern, just so that the paper isn't so white. And I don't mind that the lines don't look super straight, because this is a handmade. Okay, like see right here, there's a tiny space there. Okay. There. So there we go. See? Now that person has lines to write on and be able to write, have lines all the way around the picture. So I think that looks pretty neat. And now I am going to take that one off, this one on, and I'm going to use my antique linen. think I'm going to use this one, Stampers Anonymous, Tim Holtz Collection stencil. And this is a layering stencil. So I'm just going to very lightly, because then the person can still be able to see, still be able to write. But now it's got a little bit of a color to the background. So now it's not completely white. Let me bring you guys down just a bit so you guys might be able to see better. Okay. And now we have this page. So let's see, what do we want to do on this page? I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I might work on this off camera, but when we come back next week, I will definitely finish up and do a flip through. And so yeah, so thank you for joining me, everybody, in kind of working on this one and getting this one kind of finished up. So we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.